credit card should you start with? So this question, you have to look at all the factors that are going on in your life. What's your credit score? Why you need the credit card? Do you want to start paying annual fees? Are you ready for a nice travel card with a bunch of bonuses and perks? If you're just trying to build your credit, then any credit card will really work and it's not going to hurt you. You need to start showing that you have that history of paying things on time and being a responsible person. Because that's all that that's all that credit cards are. That's all that your credit score is. This just shows the companies that you can pay your bills on time. So you can look at every every factor and decide what kind of credit card that you need. So let's look at some of the easiest ones. So I would start with Chase. Chase is one of the best companies to start with. So if you're just looking for a zero annual fee with a good performer that has a little bonus on top of it, I would go with the Chase Freedom Flex. Zero annual fee is what you're looking for. As 1 to 5% rate. That's 5% when you use the Chase portal for travel, and then 1% on everything else, and then 3% on some drugstores. But as long as you spend $500 within a month, then you get $200 like rebate on your statement. So that starts off. That is your bare minimum. That is all the credit cards that most people have are on like stores, like a Best Buy credit card or something like that. So this one right here would be your first one that you would use for day to day all general expenses. So that's 1% back on everything. And if you want to get something that's a little more meaty, you have your Chase Preferred card. This one is a $95 annual fee. Still 1 to 5% back. That's on your Chase Travel. You get 5% back. And on everything else, it's 1.5. So this one does have some credit card perks. It has the sign-on bonus of 60,000 points after you spend $4,000 in 3 months. That is around $750 when you redeem it through the portal. It also has a $300 credit statement when you use it for travel every year. So that does pay itself off. And this is your first real travel card. It does give you other perks like rental agreements and everything like that. Most people don't understand that when you use a credit card, you are like 100% like taken care of. So if any fraudulent charges are on there, they're taken care of. If you get charged for subscriptions that you didn't want, you can get those off. Like credit cards really shield you from a bunch of bullshit. So that is the first one that I would go for if you're looking for um a real credit card with a bunch of perks. So like I said, it has a $60,000 or 60,000 point um bonus that you can get after 3 months of spending $4,000. And that is very simple. That sounds like a lot, but just think about your like general purchases, all your groceries, gas, and all the every purchase that you can possibly make, just put on the card, and that pays itself off. So if you and with both of those cards, you need at least a 690 credit score, which is like basic, very basic. Everyone that's thinking about credit cards in a serious way should have at least 700 or going for that 690. So just apply for one, and if you get shot down because it's a little lower, then just build your credit card or credit score up, and you can just get a little a starter credit card, like one of your like platinum, like Capital One or Wells Fargo, something that shows some credit, or a credit card that you're using right now. Just start using that until you build up to a 700 credit score. Like it's not crazy. Like credit is not it's not a hard thing. I know a lot of people struggle with it, but it is just paying your bills on time. And these little hits that you take, you can build your credit back up very, very simply and easily. You just have to you have to just manage. Like a lot of it, people get into credit cards when they should start with their budgets first. Those budgets will help you with your credit. It's something that you have to constantly track. When you pay something off, you pay the card off. It's as simple as that. And don't worry about like these credit cards that you are, if say you're paying off credit card debt. When you pay off the credit card debt, do not cancel the card. Just stop using it. Because if you cancel the card, then that stops your credit history. So do not cancel cards. Go ahead and get a new card that is actually something that you can use and start getting some kind of benefit from it. So I would go with the Chase Freedom cards. They are good. And then the Chase preferred. I have the Reserve card, but that one has a crazy annual fee. And then once you start, you think that you're getting your credit in line and you understand the credit cards, then you can start getting business cards. Business cards are cards that like you are the business. You put it down as that for anything that you do. And then these cards, you can get cashback bonuses that are pretty good. So the Ink business cards, you can start doing those, and you spend $6,000 in 3 months, and you get $900 back on that. Like that can start multiplying, and you can start getting into the credit card game because it seems like it's free money because it kind of is, because they know that people are going to fail at it. And most people have credit card debt. You watching this right now, you most likely have credit card debt. The average credit card debt is between $5,000 and $10,000, more on the $10,000 side. And people keep that forever and they keep on paying an interest. So instead of getting that $200 back on a statement that you pay off, most people are paying $200 in interest every month. And that is crazy. Like that's close to a car payment. And getting that solved first is the first thing that you should do. But these credit cards are for people that are responsible. So don't think of it as like, oh, it's like this is like free money. No, it's being responsible. It's responsible money. Think of it in that way, and you can start using it to your advantage.